That racing mindset is all about you turn up to every single race. And even if you know your car is a bit of a donkey, you're going to do your best or better because that's what the racing mindset is. Hi, and welcome to Helping You Perform. I'm your host, Paul Teasdale. Over a career working with high-performing teams from across the globe, including 7 years working with Formula One team McLaren, I've learned a lot about what it takes to drive results. In this weekly podcast series, I'm going to be bringing you tips, tricks and insights from the world of Formula One that you can apply to your organisation for your high performance. Enjoy. Hi everybody and welcome to another episode of Helping You Perform, where I bring my tips, tricks, insights and stories from the world of F1 and beyond to help you accelerate your own performance. I hope you enjoyed last week's episode 74, where I talked about a phrase that's come from an amazing group of people that I've been working with recently. It was from Halo by Orthene, and that phrase is drive fast, brake last. If you haven't had a chance to listen to that episode yet, I do encourage you, go back and have a listen to that. It's a great one. This week, episode 75. I can't believe I've done 75 of these already. Hope you've enjoyed the journey with me so far. This week, I was reflecting on another conversation with another amazing person that I met at my time at McLaren in that world of Formula One, an absolute stalwart of the racing community, Paul Harris, who now runs Paul Harris Coaching. And that quote that I got from Paul was all about the winning mindset and that racing mindset. And that's what I want to focus on in this episode, the racing mindset, because the quote that I got from Paul on that occasion, so many great stories, so many amazing things that he shared with us in episode 35. If you want to go back to the Helping People Perform series, I'd recommend go back to episode 35. As always, it'll be in the show notes below, direct links there. But what Paul said was the sort of racing mindset. That racing mindset is all about you turn up to every single race. And even if you know your car is a bit of a donkey, you're going to do your best or better because that's what the racing mindset is. It's about doing your best or better no matter what you are arriving with, whether it's a good day, a bad day, whether you have, you found yourself at the back of the grid, you found your competition going way ahead of you, you're not having the best of times, things aren't going right for you. You're going to show up and you're going to do your damnedest on that day. You're going to do your very best and you're going to go for your very best performance with the equipment, with the situation, with the people that you've got, because that's what it's all about. It's about showing up and doing everything you possibly can to be as good as you possibly can. Now, that sometimes means that you don't even stand a chance of winning the race. Maybe you don't even stand a chance of getting anywhere near the front of the grid. But what you do stand a chance of is having the opportunity to perform at your best. Because once you show up to that race, all that hard work and preparation that you've put in, it's about showing up. It's about getting there, giving that opportunity and having that opportunity to stand there and do your very best in the situation you find yourself in. Now, this might be in a work situation. It might be that you might not have the resources available that you need for a project that you're working on. You might be struggling with suppliers or customers that mean you can't quite perform at your very best. But what you can do is the best you can do. And that's the situation of saying, right, no matter what situation we've got here, we are going to do our very best. We're going to show up and we are going to have that winning racing mindset to perform at our best. Now, as always, and particularly with this series on sort of quotes that I've come across throughout my time, this is all about how can you apply this to your thinking? How can you think about your situation right now and say, yes, I'm under this particular stress. I've got these things that aren't necessarily going my way, but what I can do is do my very best with what I've got. So I want you to think about that for yourself. I'd love for you to share your stories. How are you applying this thinking to accelerate your performance? And I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Helping You Perform podcast. If you found value in this episode, please take a moment to like, share, or review the podcast. You can reach out to me at any time, either through LinkedIn or through my website at www.paulteasdale.co.uk. I look forward to speaking to you in the next episode.